In our last episode, we explored the tropical island of Koh Yao Yai. This time around, we head to the historic old Phuket town to figure out what to do next, and after getting chased out by monkeys, we make our way north to look for elephants at the Khao Sok National Park. From the tropical paradise island of Koh Yao Yai, it's a pretty quick and easy 30-minute speedboat ride back to the island of Phuket. But for this time on Phuket, rather than stay in the insane tourist hub of Patong Beach, we went for the old town and tried to come up with a plan of where to go next. We're back in, where are we? We're in Phuket town, back on the island of Phuket. We're going to use this for home base for the next day or two and try to figure out where to go next. We have a lot of places on our list that we want to see, but we have no plan whatsoever. That's just how we work. So we're going to use this place and figure out where to go next. And besides that, there's supposed to be a huge rainstorm coming our way. This seems like a pretty good place to hang out while it blows over. Cheers. See where we end up next. With more places on our list of must-sees than time we have available, sometimes a team meeting and a little time off is just what's needed to get back on track. Just a handful of miles from the center of debauchery and insanity of Patong Beach lies old Phuket town. With its old colonial architecture, Buddhist temples, and a decidedly slower pace than the tourist hub of Patong Beach just a few miles away, this charming little city, it ended up sucking us in for a few days longer than we originally planned. Quaint little streets perfect for roaming, cafes, boutiques, and amazing street art everywhere, this place kept us easily entertained for a few days. But most of all, it had some pretty amazing food.
Salad Phuket 2 จานไม่ใส่ไส้กรอกแล้วก็ผักกะเพราโอ้ sorry pork leg no have pork leg finish pork
Very spicy.
She likes
no spicy
Okay. Okay.
Not only was this guy quite a character and pretty entertaining, for just over $1, he whipped up a pretty mean bowl of noodles. This looks good! Haven't exactly figured out what all these spices are for yet, but I do know for a fact these will kill you dead. So we're gonna put some in.
Depends on the dose.
That's really good. I don't really know what this is called, but I do know this place looks legit and the soup is incredible. And it's got big noodles. We love big noodles. The next morning, what started out as a sunny day quickly changed.
Oh, feel the change in air temp too?
The monsoon is coming fast.
Jen, you ready?
And it feels great. Within a few seconds of that first cool rush of air, it started coming down. Oh man, that feels good. Nice.
Well, it said maybe it was going to rain, so we're kind of thinking at some point it might start. But so far, I think it's going to be quite some time before the heavy stuff gets here.
Just our luck, we found the perfect place to wait out some weather. This little concoction, it would instantly become a daily necessity. With some Thai tea and right on top a scoop of ice cream, it can't be beat.
That's good. I'm just gonna lick all this ice cream out. You didn't want any, right?
With a short break in the weather and in a city that's plastered with street art, we went looking for another place to ride out the next downpour. And the 3D Art Museum, it was just the ticket. With some creative camera work and some even more creative posing, we got some pretty great results. And the next morning, well, we are off to this place. We're going that way. Where are we going today?
Monkey Hill.
Monkey Hill! We love monkeys!
This moment right now, this place in Thailand is the muggiest in the world. right?
It
Right at
seems
this
like
moment.
Monkeyest?
Monkiest, yeah.
Even though we were headed to a place called Monkey Hill, this place was full of dogs. And some of them weren't so friendly.
Hey!
Jeez.
It's raining.
Since we had the great idea to come to Thailand in the middle of the rainy season, well, you guessed it, we were gonna see some wild boar.
Wild boar.
And after the rain let up, those monkeys we were looking for, they came out of the woodwork. This is creepy.
These monkeys, they're everywhere. It's a little bit creepy. Like Planet of the Apes.
This is totally Planet of the Apes.
I think they're potting. They're potting to kill.
And the farther up Monkey Hill we went, the more monkeys we found. It's like they've got a monkey ambush going on here. This is crazy. What do you think of your monkeys, Jody?
I think there might be too many.
It's pretty creepy. It does look like we're about to get ambushed.
Not indifferent.
We have strong opinions about moving on. There are so many monkeys up there. And Randy. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Still can't figure out why they call it Monkey Hill. Uh-oh. Monkey fight. Okay, see ya. They're following us.
That's a big male right there.
Yeah. That was awesome. Monkeys. Woo! They're still following us. It's pretty creepy.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Normally that's a figure of speech.
After a handful of days in old Phuket town, it was time. Today, we're out of here. We're going to a national park because I want to see some elephants in the wild. This is the place we're going to do it, hopefully. We are trying to arrange a bus. It's going to be about a 4-hour drive, I think, something like that. But the big thing is we are sort of soft and we need air conditioning. So we're trying to arrange that. Randy's actually working his magic.
And run.
Look at this bus. Hey guys. There's mirrors
And a cat.
and valances. It's a cat. This bus is awesome. On a surprisingly awesome bus, we left Phuket behind, wound our way through the jungle, and even found a few of these guys along the way. I was an elephant! After a handful of hours on the bus, we made it to the incredibly beautiful town of Khao Sok, which just happens to be the entrance of the Khao Sok National Park. We made it to just outside of the Khao Sok National Park in Thailand. The ride up here in the bus, pretty awesome. We saw 5 elephants. Oh my goodness, we can go home. We're getting Noodles to go and we're going home. We've seen everything we need to see. Incredible. But on a side note, this place, incredible, beautiful. So we may be here for a little longer than we originally thought. Because why not? And that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and join us next time as we head into the Khao Sok National Park to hopefully find some elephants in the wild.